me talker. For football, first 11 like this, striker position is the most simplest position ever. It's the only place that people will feed you. You will score the goals. Your name go trend past people where defend, where keep, where even throw the passes.
Guys, a lot of things has been going on after the match between Nigeria and Mozambique. And I've been seeing a lot of things going on online that is really getting me paranoid. There's a difference between criticism and insult. You see some of these things and you are baffled, like you wonder, like what is actually going on here? See, this is not me. This is not me encouraging bad behavior. You understand? There are some things Osimhen did that I didn't agree with. Like at the end of the game, I expect him to come to the pitch, hug your teammates, celebrate with them and all that. But he has his own rights. He has his own way of doing his own thing. But me seeing people coming online, insulting him, bashing him, saying some all sort of words, baffles me. Like there's a difference between criticism and insult. If you want to criticize somebody, yes, you can. But you don't just go and insult people and say things that you don't know about. You can talk football. Doesn't mean that you know how to play football. You understand? So, my brother, you've seen some of these videos online about people bashing this young man. I would like to hear your opinion on this particular topic. You understand? Because I see someone saying that striking role is the easiest role on the pitch. Like, I was like, whoa, are you for real? Like, are you serious? So I would like to, brother, I would like to hear your opinion.
That is a blasphemy statement. That is a derogatory statement. How can somebody make that kind of statement, say striker position is the most easiest part in the pitch? Striker position is the most difficult part of the pitch. That's why they go for premium. That's why they are very expensive. How many strikers? Look at the 4 top leagues in Europe. How many strikers can you say score 20 goals consecutively in a season? It's very difficult. So that statement for me is just out of line. If you want to criticize Osimhen's hard balls, okay, it's out of the board, like over the top. Like I will understand that, like okay, maybe overreacted, but taking it to the extent that his position is the most easier pass, you pass the ball, score. If it's that easy, we don't have. Look at the Premier League or the top. You don't even have 2 or 3 strikers that score 20 goals consecutively in a season. It's very, look at this last transfer. How many strikers that don't even give you good goals that go for premium 70 million pounds plus, like. You understand? So that is a very blasphemy statement, is my opinion. Like, you can criticize his hard balls, you can criticize his he overreacted, but he's still within his right to react that way, like, because as a striker, you demand your teammate to pass you the ball, like, because at the end of the day, that is your duty. That is the duty of a striker. Go and look at I've said this yesterday in my previous analysis about Van Persie. When Van Persie came to Man United, after he instructed all those other players to make sure they pass him the ball. Like Rooney, a big player. Even Ferdinand said that is one of his interview. So to come out and be bashing Osimhen, bashing for his attitude, you know. Let your criticism be spot on, like criticize him for the right thing, but taking it extremely far. Striker is just to pass it the ball. Other people that pass it the ball, they do the most difficult job. For me, that is just absolutely out of line. You don't really know the game. If you know the game, you wouldn't say that. Look, I don't mind you criticizing a player that your behavior is out of line, blah blah blah. You know that those are fair criticisms. Like, give criticism when it's due. Like, but coming out to say striker position is the easiest part of the game, like, it's just out of line. You don't know the game, like, brother. Come on, calm down.